You're tuned in to Tiger Prince TV. Now, here's your host, Hank Davis.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the pilot edition of This Week in Sex. To my left, I have several stories that I will run down to you. And as always, you can give me your feedback on how you like the stories at tprfans@yahoo.com. Or you can call your voicemail in at 810-309-8445. Regular toll charges do apply. First story. The Solo Quickie is fast action self-pleasure. Simply put, it's the masturbatory equivalent of grabbing an apple when you don't have time to eat a real meal. Come on, guys. We can't even take time to pleasure ourselves. Is anybody else concerned that this is still just jacking off? Which means there's no woman in sight. And you're fantasizing about women you can't have. Hopefully women and not little Billy across the street. That would be uncomfortable. Oh, you look pretty good in those tight little Wranglers. What happened to life balance, folks? You know, we can't even take time. Buy yourself some flowers, get yourself some candy, and just take your time, okay? February 21st marked Lady Porn Day. Now, that has come and gone, but I still wanted to talk about it. Why are we as men obsessed with women who watch porn? I mean, if you really think about it, they already have all the parts that make us watch the porn. Hopefully, if you're straight, which there's nothing wrong if you're not straight. But if you're straight, a woman has all the parts herself. So, I mean, she could be in the shower and be like, look, it's my own little porn show. You know, because she has all the pieces to the puzzle. It'd be kind of like GM going to Ford saying, hey, could we take a tour of your factory and see how you put together cars? You know, it's kind of pointless. All right. Unless you've driven a Cobalt, then you know what I mean. I'm still pulling for steak and blowjob day, but I don't think that's going to make it. The reason why I don't think it's going to make it, you're combining two negative things. Okay. Animal cruelty with the steak and then blowjob, the degradation of women. I don't think that's going to work out somehow. Now, a recent magazine article on mnlow.com talked about what are men's biggest insecurities during sex. Let any woman watching this, let me let you in on a little bitty secret. We really don't care about all the other stuff you think we care about. The whole deal is getting to the sex, okay? We spend millions of dollars a year to achieve erections. And that's pretty much the gist of it. All right. So if I'm talking to a woman and she's like, well, you're smaller than my last boyfriend. I don't care. He lasted longer. I'm not really concerned with that. I left you an extra 20 on the nightstand because you let me stick it in your ass. Okay. There's Cynthia. My name is Suzanne. I don't care. Getting the sex is everything. That's it. Period. Now, scientists have discovered there's a single-celled organism that has not 2, but 7 different sexes, and each of them can mate with any of the other sexes. Could you imagine a fucking dating site with 7 sexes on there? If you strike out there, they should just take you out back and kill you. I mean, you shouldn't be able to go wrong there. Maybe parties wouldn't be such sausage fest then. You know, the old parties where you go, there's 5 guys, 2 girls, and one of the guys and one of the girls are already hooked up. So it's like 4 and 1, you know. This would solve that. But I bet you the old GLBT is kicking themselves in the ass because they're probably like, could you imagine the dues they could get out of this one? We really dropped the ball by just having 2 sexes. An elephant in South Africa had sex with a car after mistaking it for an elephant. You're not going to get me with the old elephant dick in the tailpipe routine. Now, this is a question I was wondering. If he fucks a minivan, is that incest? And then another strange question I had. What if he mounts it from the wrong direction? Is that 69? Because it'd be trunk on trunk. I don't know. And lastly, 96-year-old sex worker Millie Cooper says she still earns $50,000 a year in the sex trade. Sucking dick since 1915. On the positive side, no teeth and double hip replacement. Maybe you could work wonders. On the negative side, she's the daughter of people who had to make a decision, north or south. Look at it this way. You can't get her wrinkles pregnant. You just thought you were in. Ew. Ooh. 3 shades of ew. But that's it for the pilot edition of This Week in Sex. Let me know what you think.